I wish we would have played a little better defense. I thought we got 3 happy at quite a few times, but it was nice. I knew Rhode Island was going to try to do what we've done to them a couple times in my tenure, which is, spoil the plans of the Minutemen, and they came out and played well. I mean, Outerbridge was playing with nothing to lose. I thought their young kids played tough and ready to go, and it was about as entertaining of a game, I think, from a fan standpoint as you can get. It was moving up and down, and guys are playing. We need to tighten up our defense, but I thought coming off the Temple game, our guys at least competed and had a little fire in their belly, and it was good to see. And I was actually happy that Javon played so many minutes and helped us, even though he missed 2 wide open dunks because he was a DNP last game and didn't play so much against I think it was Dayton. So to have him respond was nice because we need him as we need everybody on our team if we're going to make a run in this conference tournament the way we're trying to play.
Was it, dunks aside, was that him playing, he dove on some loose balls, he got some rebounds, made some extra passes, was that more like what you wanted to play?
You know what, his attitude was just very good the last couple of days coming off a tough Temple run for him. So I was happy to see that, and that was the way I envisioned him playing. He covered Outerbridge. I mean, even though he had 24, I think 18 of those came before Javon checked them. So it's good to see that he's in the fold, and I like that we have a good complement of guys that we can go to battle with.
Can you talk about Sean's game tonight? I mean,
Sean was unreal. That was the best game he's played since he's been here. And especially what I liked was that last block as they had a layup that he kind of sealed the victory with. So I'm happy for him on senior day. The good thing is we won. The negative is we can't rest on it too long. We got a pretty tough game on a team that beat us pretty good at 3rd place not too long ago. So it'll be back to the drawing board and see how we play the game.
Jesse obviously was hit every shot. And some nights he's like that, and some nights he's been a little inconsistent. Is that simply because he's still a sophomore?
Yeah, I think so. And, he's still learning how to play and figure games out. What he is a gym rat, though. I mean, you could come in here all hours of the day, and I look out my window and Jesse Morgan's in there shooting. And so it's nice to see. I tell the guys, if you're a worker, it pays dividends. And a lot of times you'll see guys that are in the gym working make shots. And, I think that rang true for him today with 25 points. And he got into a little bit of a zone where he was just raining threes on him.
Going back to Sean, what has he meant to this team, in his 4 years here?
I mean, he's done a great job of the transition for me as a coach here. That his energy, the way he worked. I love how he is around the campus. He's on the SAC committee, the Student Athletic Council. He spends time with a lot of different people. He's really genuinely a good guy and the type of person I like in a program and would love to have. And he's really improved his game. I mean, he's improved every year he's been here. He's gotten serious about it. And, early in the year before Caddy got hurt, I loved the way he was taking him under his wing. He saw the potential of a kid like Caddy, thought that, when I'm gone, this is the next guy, and really just spent a lot of time with how hard you have to play and figuring the game out. And I thought that was a big thing that Sean wants to see, not only us do special things this year, but he wants to see the program go on. And that's what I want out of all the kids, is to see the program move forward.
Does it say something about how good a night that Sean and Jesse had, that Chaz can have 19 points, 6 rebounds and 9 assists, 5 steals, and it's kind of a forgotten.
Well, he had 3 for so long that it didn't realize I kept looking at the board. Is the guy going to score? After he had 26, 11, and 8 last game, that's what I expect now. You can't go 1 for 6.5 on threes. And so, as expectations start raising and you expect guys to play better all the time, and then the fans expect you to win every game, and that's what goes when you're playing well. So we got to just continue to do that. And I like that we put the couple tough games behind us, though.
Eric, as much as this is Sean's day and it's senior day, how comforting is it, just about all this team will be back in this year?
You know what, Ron? I dream about it at times, but I try not to think about it because I love the way the kids are working. We have a program now. The kids are in the gym working. They have a brotherhood and a bond. And, you want to get to the point where when the seniors leave, the next kid comes in and takes his spot. And it's a transition, but I keep trying to explain it to some of the young guys like Maxie at times. And, it's good to think about as long as everybody is back healthy and, everybody lives up to their billing, we could have another pretty good year. But right now, this is fun. I mean, we got 20 wins. We've got a chance in the conference tournament and hopefully some sort of postseason play, which would be great for this program.
20 wins, I don't know, maybe doesn't mean quite as much as once because teams play more games, but it still means something. What does it mean to you? Because this is your
means 20 big ones. It does, but a lot of the team coaches and player programs that get 20, normally it's after they've played 7 games in the CBI or one of those things. To get it in the regular season, I think is a pretty good milestone to a certain extent, especially for a non-BCS league where you don't always have those games that I guess I'll just leave it at that. Those games. Cool. Thank you, guys.
I mean, not in the actual game, but working out, shooting in practice. Yeah, I made a couple in a row, but I was just feeling good tonight. My teammates did a good job. Chaz, others did a good job of finding me.
When you get in that kind of a groove, is it something like you just want to keep putting good shots up until you miss one and kind of ride it as long as you can?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a good feeling. To play like that or to shoot like that is always a good feeling. Trying to put your team in the best position to win. So yeah.
Chaz, does a light go on at that point for you that get Jesse the ball? He's not missing.
Yeah, pretty much. He's one of the best scorers in this league. Still say it to this day. And once I seen him hitting shots, I just knew it was going to be a good day for him.
How nice was it for you, Jesse? I mean, you had a couple games where you had a dry spell behind the arc. I mean, did it feel good out there?
Yeah, it felt good. Going into a tournament, you need to get on the roll or play well. So give me a little confidence going into tournament time. So.
Nice to see when you think about your own senior day, is that the kind of, when you see Sean have a game like that, is that kind of the night everybody'd like to have in that situation?
Yeah, he played a great game. He had a lot of offensive rebounds. I mean, he just outworked him out there. So, I mean, yeah, that's the way to go out.
Chaz, as the season's gone on, has it been easier to get Sean? His offense has improved this year. Has that changed your thought process in terms of, I know he gets a lot of rebounds and offensive putback, but in terms of running plays his way, has that changed your thought process?
Yeah, it does, and it also helps me out a lot offensively. And I'm a guy that watch film, and I've been noticing the last couple of games, defenders have been cracking down on me very hard. So I just told Sean just to find the open gaps, and I'll just try to lay it right there to him. And that's been working pretty well, and also running plays for him has been going terrific also.
There's a lot of runs in the game, kind of back and forth, but you talk about what happened on the finishing one, why you guys were able to finally put them away?
Once again, just the will to win. This team, we just got a bunch of hungry guys on our team that just want to win, and a lot of people don't expect us to be in this situation, or a lot of people don't expect us to be where we at, but that's been our whole life, playing against doubters. So we just keep playing out there.
Anything else for these guys?
Guys, what do you think you need to do in the playoffs to continue to be successful?
Just playing with high energy, defending, just playing our game. So I think that'll be good.
Yeah, I think once we play UMass basketball, nobody in this conference really can stop us. So we just got to stick to our game plan.
I've got Sean Carter come down. He's been mobbed by a bunch of people about yet tall.
Sean, when you visualized what your senior day would be like, is this, given your performances, pretty close to the daydream?
Almost. Not enough points, but it was pretty much like I thought of.
Not enough points?
Nah.
How many points did you have in the daydream?
Probably like 40, but it's all right.
Was that a pretty satisfying game for you generally?
Yeah, it definitely was. Especially letting that last one slip up down there, which puts us in a predicament we're in now. But we're gonna play our way out of it.
For you guys as a whole, it was kind of an up and down game, but the way you guys finished, does that give you guys some momentum going into this?
Yeah, we definitely finished, but still those mental lapses we're still having, as you can tell. Not putting teams away, especially free throws are bigger than any game, especially when you get a tournament time. Free throws can make or break just a couple of them. So putting the team away is definitely something we have to start doing, especially when we get up on them. Try to put them away. You never know what type of things can happen towards the end of the game.
On that very topic, that was probably your best free throw shooting game of your career. Is that feel pretty good for you to get that kind of consistency, especially if you're shooting these in key spots in later games?
Yeah, I definitely have. I've been working on it a lot. We get a lot of shooting and free throws and shooting every day. He just stresses that to us. He's like, the game gonna come down to free throws one day, and he wants us to be prepared for it. Everybody.
You feel confident shooting them?
No, yeah, definitely. I always felt confident shooting free throws.
Ron?
Now, Sean, on a team this young, is this team been able to take care of kind of itself? And how much leadership as a senior have you felt important? Derek mentioned that you spent time with Caddy, kind of taking him under your wing. Is that something you knew coming into the season you'd have to do more of as a senior?
Yeah, it definitely is because, you know, because Caddy is really, really talented, as we all know. But once you get to college, it's a lot more mental. It's a lot more mental. You get to think the game through instead of just playing. There's a lot of things he still doesn't know. But I think that over time, just more practice time and just being out on the floor and being more comfortable, he's gonna be a really good player here. I know he is for over the next couple of years he has. And you know, and like that's the main thing really holding him back because he's physically, his skill level is like through the roof. But once he like starts to understand the game more, he'll be a big factor here at UMass.
This was your first 20-point game, and you say you dreamed of 40, but did you think as the season went along, I'm going to get my 20 one of these days? It's
Oh
a
yeah,
big
you know,
offensive thing for you.
I was at one point where I was hitting 16, 18s. I figured he was gonna happen one day, you know. But I stalled out for a little bit. But I knew tonight I had just played with unbelievable energy, and just weird things happen.
Sean, you got one more game at the Mullen Center. I mean, what kind of emotions are you gonna be running through your head?
I'm not sure really. You know, not really a sad person. I would say or anything like that. You know, I'll be happy. I'm more happy to win. I'm trying to win and keep it moving down to Atlantic City and try to make this run and win this Atlantic 10 championship down there.
Anything else for Sean? Thank you, everybody.